All right, welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Donald Schwartz. He's the CEO of American Rare Earths Limited. And Don, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I really appreciate you having me.
Yeah, well, exciting news out from the company. A couple of things to talk about. First off, you've announced that you're going to be beginning another drill program. This one set to start in July. So tell me a little bit about the area you're going to be looking at and what the plan is.
Yeah, we released our scoping study back in March, really around the results of the drilling that was done late last fall. And we've been really encouraged with the results, sort of how things are going. And we've accelerated drilling this year to summer. So it's hard to believe it's already June, but we've kind of worked through mobilization with the drillers, and they're getting out there. And we've got 2 rigs coming, and we're going to start drilling in July. So like we had kind of told the market before, just continue to press ahead and super excited about what's coming.
Yeah, tell me a bit about this Cowboy State Mine area, and you're going to do about 23 holes, right?
Yep, 23 holes, and the Cowboy State Mine is what we've been talking about in terms of the permitting advantage and sort of the big advantage in a very short window to kind of bring the mine to production, and doing that on state section, state land. And so the Cowboy State Mine, for those of you who might be overseas watching this, Wyoming is the Cowboy State, and we kind of named the mining area the Cowboy State Mine because it's on state section and sort of have those advantages on permitting and expedited development. So
Yeah.
really encouraged to kind of get the rigs out there and get going.
As I mentioned, you're going to do about 23 holes. Are you looking at a specific area? Are you sort of testing a lot of different areas within it?
Yeah, I think maybe I'm trying to remember. It's probably been about 6 to 8 weeks ago. We had some surface sampling and a press
Yeah.
release around some high grade samples that we had. So we've really started to get a good handle on geochem sampling and honing in on where we think high grade and locations for the pits will be. So this is measured and indicated drilling. We'll extend the depth. We sort of know where we want to go, and we have really good feel about what we're going to do. So we'll drill it out, and that'll really allow us, Steve, with the metallurgical work that's going on in parallel that was in the release, to get to that point where we have like SK 1300 resource and reserve reporting for future studies.
Yeah, and while you're on the site as well, in that particular area, you're going to do some work there as well. This is some engineering work, environmental work. That's all going to happen while you're there as well, I guess.
Yeah, we hadn't mentioned it to the market, so I feel like it was important to highlight the fact that we've been so encouraged by the project that we've actually started our permitting. So when the weather got better and the snow had melted, everything's green, and it's a good time to get started on baseline environmental data, and that's really the first step in sort of the permitting steps. So WWSC, or Western Water Consulting and Engineering, has been spearheading that work, and they're off and running.
Good stuff. Well, it sounds exciting. I look forward to hearing more about it and when the time is right. Don, thanks very much for the update. Appreciate it, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Steve. Have a great
All right.
weekend.
You as well. Donald Schwartz, the CEO of American Rare Earths Limited.